finally got done with some other work, so I'm just going to now work on rebuilding some eBay cards and then place a few orders and then probably call it a day. So I then placed a couple of orders, these ones here, and then these ones are just a variety of different parts I needed. And for once, it is a very rare case, but I ordered from the States. The shipping cost was good, but they were the only one who really had what I need in the quantity. The next person with a similar quantity was charging $1 more per item, so it would have costed $100 more to order from them. And so yeah, then the import cost and hassle that is most likely going to occur is worth it for that. And then in those orders is parts so that dimensions will finally be added for all of these minifigures on Bricklink. One moment. Down to here, so all of those are now on the way, so that will get another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 of the remaining minifigures. We'll then get dimensions from that, from those orders, so that's nice. And so then we can see what we are at, missing packing dimensions. And then for minifigures, so that will put us below 200 for the first time, so that's exciting. We are getting quite far, and that will, if I'm not mistaken, finish up the Toy Story category. And so, yeah, that's pretty good. So that's some more progress there. But, yeah, then I'm going to call it a day. Yogurt time. So just getting to work today, and I finally fixed that bug that I mentioned in the previous vlog in my code. Believe it or not, that bug it was just such an annoying bug that it took almost a month to finally get it all sorted out, from the time I started working on that bug to when I finally was motivated enough to finally fix it. And but that is finally fixed now. And then I had an even weirder bug that was surprisingly easier to fix, where if I would change the search term and then I would select a different page number, it would, instead of navigating to the page of the search term that was used, it would navigate to whatever was in the search bar. Then I finally fixed that. Then for some reason it was the same thing, that if I were to change the sort by order of my search thing, then it would sort by whatever is in the search bar, even though it was never searched, instead of searching by what was previously searched. So that was all fun stuff. But yeah, then I got some Lego in the mail, and yeah, neither of them are open, so that's good. But yeah, then eventually one day probably get to parting this stuff out, but then have that there. So yeah, then I'm going to work on some stuff, and then yeah, I was going to work on listing some eBay minifigures today, although I have to find that, I don't know where it is, but I have to find I'm not using the huge photo box anymore for eBay minifigures. I'm going to try to use my older method of just using this, but I need to find the background thing for it, and I haven't the slightest of ideas where that is, so I am going to try to find that at some point. But yeah, then I am going to get to work now. But yeah, it's time to get lots of stuff done. So yeah, then I found the things, and so now I have a whole bunch of eBay cards to work on. Some of them already have their cards made, like these ones over here. They just have to be relisted because of they were just the listings died before I could get them rebuilt or something like that. But then these ones here are all of the new ones. So these ones have to have cards made. Don't have enough cards, but might be getting some more made soon, so that's good. But then yeah, I'm going to work on getting all of these things listed for eBay, and that'll be my project for the day. I probably won't even be able to get it all done in time, but we'll see. So I've gotten these ones listed. I found these two that somehow slipped by. This one here, the head was missing, and this one, the hair just wouldn't connect. I don't know how that got past me at first, so then I took the hair off. and I added it to the wanted list. So I'll have to put those two back. So yeah, those ones are listed, and I have the initial print off thing ready for all of these ones here. All of the different minifigures that are going to go to eBay. And so now it's the time to cut all of the stuff out, put it on the cards. However, I don't have enough cards, but I think my sister might be working on some more of those, so that's helpful. But yeah, then I'll get this worked on, and it's going a bit faster than I was expecting. I didn't even think I'd have a chance of getting it done today, but it's not even 6 p.m. yet, and I'm like over halfway done, so faster than expected. Just finished with creating the cards now, so all of that's there, and now I have all of this leftover stuff, so I will throw this out and get this stuff listed and then start pulling orders. So just finished with all of the minifigures, so that is a lot done. I had to have the phone plugged in because somehow it wasn't charging last night when I slept. Normally I plug in my phone before I sleep, but somehow it must not have been properly connected and it never charged, so it would have died if I didn't keep it plugged in while taking pictures. But yeah, then that is all done now. Put this stuff back over there. And so yeah, then going forward, I'm not sure. I'm trying to just think of possible use cases for the big photo box. I'm pretty sure it might have some uses, but for now, whether it's for background removal or eBay pictures, I'm just going to stick with the smaller sheets and this light here. It's just a lot easier than getting the whole box set up and all that stuff. But yeah, then got a pretty good amount of minifigures listed today, and it's only about 8:30 p.m. so I still have to pull orders and all that stuff. So I am going to put all of these cards away and then pull the orders and then probably call it a day. I know one time I somehow got a minifigure stuck behind the table, so yeah, it should be all here this time. So yeah, then I'll put this stuff away and then start pulling orders. So then just a quick overview of the orders that need to be pulled. On Bricklink, we've got 3 orders, 260 items, 54 lots for $59.56 plus shipping. And then on Bricklink, we have 10 orders, 774 items, 127 lots for a gross total or grand total of $475.91. So I'll get the orders pulled now. It's just past 9. Yogurt then. So got a few more Lego sets in the mail for an eventual part out, so there's that. But yeah, then otherwise I'm still just pulling a couple more orders I had overnight. Let's just grab a few parts because it's just fun to pull orders. So 1961, they ordered one of these tiles here. I couldn't tell you what set that's from. Then we go drawer 3019, we need 2 of these. So there's that. And then drawer 6025, we need 2 of these. And then the boxes are too difficult to get while filming, but yeah, and then a couple other parts. So then I just got my chair back a bit, my chair back, and it's only a little bit curved now. That's good. My uncle welded the base a whole bunch. However, it has been like 2 or more weeks almost at this point since I started using this chair, and now I don't want to switch back because this chair is just, it doesn't roll around when I'm trying to sit still or anything like that. So but the thing about this chair is that the little feet thing there tend to get caught into the grooves. You can see like a little bit there, and then that can make the chair tip forward or backwards. But yeah, then it's good to have that back. Still gonna have to see if I go back to that chair now or not, but yeah, then I'm going to rebuild some eBay cards and then possibly place a few orders. I placed a few more orders again last night, I think it was. for some more parts, including ones for dimensions. So that's like another 4 of those on the way or so. So that's good. And then once that's all here, then we should be down to I want to say around 190 things remaining, 190 minifigures remaining without dimensions in the Bricklink catalog for minifigures. So that's good progress. But yeah, and I will get to work on rebuilding this, and then place a few orders potentially, and then probably start working on parting out a set, because it is a Wednesday tomorrow, so that means that is my largest opening for getting stuff listed. So I'll probably work on a larger set tomorrow then or something. So then just place 3 more orders and have parts on the way for, let me just get it back up, for this Harumi here, then this Angry Birds one, and then the Victor Crumb. I want to say that that's the last Harry Potter, though I haven't actually checked. Let's take a look real quick. Missing packing dimensions. Then go to minifigures. Okay, so Harry Potter. There's one other one. Which one is it? Oh yeah, this one here. I don't have his beard, if I remember correctly, because his hat, it's the same one as was on the one Wizard CMF. I think I might have that somewhere, but then the beard is a completely new mold, but for some reason I haven't added it to my wanted list yet, so I just added that to my wanted list for dimension parts. So there's that, and then the cape for the Harumi minifigure got from someone who watches the channel, so that's exciting. And that's actually the very last Ninjago minifigure that is missing dimensions, so that will be very nice to have done now. So yeah, then there is that stuff remaining, still missing the dimensions for the Quattro minifigure. So if anyone ever has this minifigure, that is one of the most expensive, well, technically minifigure, but if anyone has this and wants to add the dimensions, it would be greatly appreciated, because it's about a $600 to $650 minifigure, and I really do not want to end up buying that. But if by the time we get to the very end of the minifigures that are missing dimensions, if that one's the only one remaining, I might have to save up and get that one, because then that will complete it, at least to a point. Like, there'll always be new ones from new sets that are missing stuff, but then there's that. So that is making progress there, and it's just past 9. I think I was gonna do something before I was gonna part out or work on the next set. However, I just can't remember for the life of me, so I guess I'm going to start on the next set now. I am thinking I do probably want to get, I think it's this bookstore set. I have the instructions over here ready, because this is one of the 2 that is actually worth more complete rather than parted out. So I will get this one here, which is these 5 containers, I think, though it is a bit confusing. Let's actually check for this one here, and there's a spider, I think, so I'll pause real quick. So then for these 3 here, it does seem like these 3 containers is a bit short of what's needed, but the medium nougat is definitely from this set, and the dark bluish gray as well, and stuff like that. So then that means that there's 4 stacks for this modular compared to only 3 stacks for that modular over there, which is I think this is a Parisian restaurant, though I may be mistaken. So yeah, then I will work on that. I actually don't remember if all of the minifigures are even here, so I might have to order some of those, though they may all be here for all I know. Yeah, they might be. So then I will probably start with the bookstore one, just because it's a larger one, and it is might as well do the largest one first when you have the most time available. So yeah, then I will grab these, and instead of parting it out into drawers, I'll just make sure I use a whole bunch of bags and stuff like that, and then color separate it, because for used sets, that's the most realistic thing. I know some people that I've heard, they actually go through the instruction manual and then they figure out what was used in like bag 1, bag 2 and stuff like that. I don't have the time nor the mental willpower to do that. So if you do that, that's great, but that is, I can't even imagine for larger sets how that would be a lot of work to do. So yeah, then I will work on this one here, and yeah, let's see if I can get this listed. Although let's just double check real quick. If I go to the price guide, used, and then do set 10270. So parts out for $350. So 10270 on eBay. Let me get it up real quick here. Lego 10270. And then sort by lowest price, and then buy it now, and then North America, over here. So then we can see, well, there's one in the States. These ones here, that's only 95%, 99%. So then there's that. And then let me check 10270 on Bricklink here. Group by currency, so about 250. So this one's actually is worth a little bit more parted out than I was thinking. So I will take a second look at that one, but then let's just double check this one here, which is 10243, and then over here 10243, and then go to the price guide 10243. So that one parts out for 336. And then sells for, yeah, right about that mark there. Yeah, so 336, and then the cheapest complete in Canada is 360. So that one is, I'll have to take a second look at this one. Actually, I'm not sure if I will end up parting that one out. We're selling it as complete. We'll have to see, but then I will get started on this one. And yes, it is the Parisian restaurant. I have no idea if that's how it's actually pronounced, but yeah, then I will get started on this one and see if we can slowly clear up this table, because it has been full for a very long time again. But then once it's cleaned off, then I'll probably end up I'm not going to risk that. Then I'm going to have to start probably with trying to start filling it up again with the stuff from this purchase here, which is still just sitting in that box. So yeah, then slowly making progress. So then for the set inventory, since I don't really print out stuff, because I think it was just a few clips ago I was talking about the paper and I don't like the feel of that and stuff like that. I don't print out anything to check the inventory of the sets, but instead I just simply scroll to the bottom, and out here, oh wait, no, not that row. This row here, you can view a printer-friendly version of the page, and then you can have it with temporary checkboxes. So you can click on this. It's you can print it if you want, but then this here is you can just check as you go. And so yeah, then yeah, I'll work on this here and start getting this one ready for for listing as a complete set. I don't really sell many complete sets though, so I haven't exactly done this that many times, but I'll get started. So then the one container that was underneath this one was actually from this set. The one minifigure had just fallen into it somehow. I'm not sure how a minifigure would fall out of this container while this container is stacked on it, but it somehow did. So then, how did I fail that bad on that? Okay, let's grab that one. Why did that one fall? Put that back. Put this here. And nope, put this here. There we go. Put this back. So then I took the container, took out the minifigure, found it, and so then just a quick check-in on the set. Yeah, like just got these 7 here. I had to grab some more because it was missing some. So then I just make sure they're there, and then make sure that's checked off. Just do a quick look for the quality. I can see a different angle with the light there, so that was good. And then I just go ahead and check it off, and yeah, finish with the first one. Just finish with these, and still have all this left. I'm definitely not going to finish it today, but see how much progress I can make. Your time. So then got the stamps in the mail today. Just quickly get them out so you can take a look at them. I accidentally never noticed that these ones here were ones that you have to put water on the back in order to apply to the envelope. So I won't be buying those ones again if I order from here, because that's just extra work. But then the others were all normal ones. So we got let's see if I can open it there. We got some comic book ones, some Canadians in Flight stamps, and then some solar eclipse stamps, and some 150 years of the RCMP stamps. So pretty cool stamps. But the thing is, let's see if I can show it here. But they require signature for every single package, which is a little bit crazy considering this is only like $40 of stamps. So the combination of requiring a credit card, which I don't have, and then also having signature delivery required for every single one, I don't think it's worth the trade-off of getting cool looking stamps. So most likely won't be ordering stamps directly from Canada Post again, even though we get all the cool designs and stuff like that. So probably just end up ordering them from like Staples or something like that, where it costs the exact same amount. Like every single one of these stamps here costs the exact same, whether it's a cool looking stamp here or just a standard one from Staples. All of them are like 99 cents or 91 cents. Yeah, I think it's 99 cents a stamp or something like that. And so then, yeah, this here is, yeah, well, it's good to learn and figure out that stuff, but then probably won't be ordering that again. And it also took, I don't even remember, but I want to say close to a week to arrive or something like that, which for a tracked shipment, within, like, I think that's even from within Ontario, or something like that, seems quite long. So we'll have to see how Staples is for delivery, and probably just end up going with that. But then made some progress last night with the set. All of that stuff's done. Got this left, so I'm gonna work on that today. But yeah, this is the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, today is a Wednesday, so the next vlog should be out on Saturday.